Hello, welcome back. We are in Crab Island, Crab Beach, in our traffic jam. Trying to look at some trades. There's not much here, to be fair. We could, do fish. Salmon and eel, though. We could do a lot of it. They don't profit much. Like 20%, 25%. Seafood as well. So if we did a mix of all of those, maybe get like 10 of each. Rubber. Not as good. Green tobacco. I mean, similar profit, but a lot more investment. And that's about it. So yeah, maybe seafood, eel, and salmon. Salmon looks like the best one in terms of cost. Everything weighs about the same, I think. Seafood's a bit heavier, but that shouldn't be an issue. Water, wine. I mean, wine's okay. Could do some wine too. All right, let's get buying. All right, so we're going to look at this number. Once it gets too low. $10? I think it's still the best one. I mean, wine's better. Probably get all the wine. Be 680 pounds, no, a bit more. 800 pounds. Okay. Get some more salmon. There's going to be a mess out there. A giant mess. Seafood. Yeah, looking good. All right, let's start loading this up. Okay, I think that's everything. All right, let's put the wine here. Maybe? Could try to lock them down. And then salmon in front. I'll put the other fish downstairs, I think. Not the best stacking I've done. Okay, we also got goods under here. I kind of forgot about those. All right, next up would be eel or seafood. They look very similar. Eel is a smaller crate and a bit lighter. But we'll probably get like 10 of each. Oh, seafood's a small crate as well. And salmon still looks better than the other ones. I should be probably capitalizing just on, like, currency, like money, profit-wise. We have enough money to buy pretty much anything, I think. So it's kind of like, yeah, not necessarily capitalizing on percentage return, which salmon is better. Can I do what we did last time? It's getting tricky. I keep running into the issue I can't drop the crate. I'm too close to the other crates. Yeah, like that. Doesn't always do it though, but like there I can't drop it. I think being further away is better, and I think here, because I'm too close, could probably move those oranges. Okay, I think I'm kind of running out of space. I could probably have packed things a little better. I threw some back here with our sleeping quarters. And everything else is on the deck. So currently we have 60 items. In terms of what would profit the most, it looks like eel or seafood. 195 versus 182. Or coconuts. Didn't see coconuts. Standard crate. Where are we going to put them? There's only 2. So let's get the 2. Probably stack some more stuff up in the front. Coconuts we could just put right here. Here we go. Perfect-ish. The wind is now west, but very weak. I think that's all that we're going to buy. We could get our receipt, 74 items. We spent, I don't know how much. Is that it? 64,000? I guess the rest was already invested in the goods. And let's take their mail. Otherwise, we could take some tobacco. Sure. And there's some seafood. Not going to do that. Okay. Oh, I don't have the thing anymore. Yes, I do. I did have a thought about my shelving thing. I haven't tried it yet, but I could probably adjust it so that, like, instead of having this one shelf, maybe they would just rest on the floor. And then this shelf could be a little lower, and then there could be one more shelf to fit one more crate. But I'm not sure. This little crossbeam might foil my plans, but I'll try that some other time. Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright, so we want to head basically north. The wind is heading west. That should work fine. And the wind does look like it's mostly going west, slightly north. If we want to go north, well, that's still fine. More than 45 degrees. Oops. And actually, we could probably just let this out. And it could push us. Oh, right, I forgot about you. I'll just sneak behind past you. Hey, he moved a bit once we got out of the way. We didn't solve the traffic jam, though. That one doesn't seem to want to leave. So I still think that boat might be in the way. And we want to enter in on the east side. Alright, so we're kind of perpendicular, but still going a bit upwind. So let's release these most of the way. Or like 45, I think, to start. I don't know if you remember, we put a banana on here. Did dry the whole banana. One of my buns went moldy. But it was one that was like on top of something like that. So maybe it wasn't touching enough to be considered. Alright. Nice weather, smooth sailing. What could go wrong? Yeah, we got kind of a 45-degree heading with the wind, upwind. Oh no, 45 degree to my, that's not true. 45 degrees to my current sail position. We have like a 90-degree practically to the wind. Yeah, it's pretty much straight out. Speed, about 6. Total distance, about 60. About 10 hours. Current speed. Well, I do think this, like, I don't think we could have put all this cargo onto the junk. Oh, this is a lot easier to access now that I took off that other... the other jib, little tiny jib. I would like to get some downwind. I guess on the way back, we could try out the little front sail to see how that does. And if I wanted to, I could just try playing with the sail positions, see if I can get some more speed going, since everything's pretty consistent otherwise. And we've got a pretty linear heading. Like, it does look to me like I could let this out a little bit more. And we see what happens. think it's we're going a little faster. Kind of want to let this out a little bit more. Yeah, I think. It's hard to say. It's kind of jumping. But we're approaching 7. Hard to get a view from above, but I'm trying to aim for 45 degrees. Wind to sail. Oh, that's as far as this one goes that way. So that's the limitation we saw at the junk, or at the shipyard. I think I got it backwards though, like it can go further the other way. So it's better if the sails swing out to the right side because the ropes aren't in the way. Or if they swing this way, they're hitting the rope at the very top of the mast. So that's the 50 degrees, I guess, is what I can have them out. Is this one out all the way too? Oh, that one can go a bit more. I could play with the jib though. Let's just see. Yeah, we seem to be around 7. So the jib, I could let out more. Oh, look at that curve. Could also let it down more. Make sure we keep our heading. I think it's steady. We'll see if it changes now that I put that down though. And actually, it looks like we could let it out more. Just gonna let the right side all the way out, and then we'll just play with the left for a bit. Then we can lock down the right. Oh. Slower. Okay, pull it in. Slower still. Now, is that what I'm doing, or is that the wind's changing? It sounds like the wind might be changing. Or like the ocean sounds. It is getting a little bit more west or south. But it could also be what I did. I mean, that looks okay. The jib, maybe. I think I'll pull this one back. Everything I do makes it go slower. Let's see. Did it happen when I let that out? It's before we only had it out a little bit. I do want to change this out for sure. I don't like it. Whoops. Almost forget to eat stuff. Maybe, if I could get that positioned right. Oh, it's hard though. Close. I mean, it's pretty good. Oops. Alright, let's adjust our heading just a little bit. Too much. Okay. mean, that's a bit awkward. Let me try something else. I need a shelf, though. You? It does let me do that. So that's interesting. What happens if you try to place something? Okay, it just falls. Can I place this against that, though? Kind of. Not really. Another thing is just to hold it. Then you can just see what time it is in your inventory. And if you're using this, you could do something like that. See both. I can't just, like, put it there. Of course, maybe the more obvious thing right now with this mast being so close is just to put it there. It's never quite square, mind you, but it looks like the rope's going right through it. That's probably fine. This is what I meant, though. If you try to put a shelf too low... Well, look, that, though. We could put it right on the ground. Yeah, I think the other idea will work. So I'm kind of limited at where I can put it. Oh. How much time do we got? We got some time. Oh, maybe not here, though. Yeah, see? I can't... Oh, maybe? Yeah, like that. That could work. And then we move that one down. And this one down. No, I don't think that one's going to stay there, though. No. Nope. Okay. Well, we tried. Now, is that better than what it was? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just have it higher up. Still got time? We are moving. Can't see the wind. Oh, I think I see it. I think it's still kind of west. And that's where we want to go in. We should make a heading change pretty quick though. %. Okay. All right, now we're starting to go downwind. Oh no, we still want these all the way out. We might want to flip them over. I think we can get in there before I have to sleep. Might need to drink a little bit of coffee, but... I'm going to pull up the jib because it just flipped over. Yeah, the wind's now going that way, so ideally I want to take these And flip them around. Like it's still gonna bang though. Maybe? Okay, then we can let them go that way. Yeah. There it is. So this way they should be able to go almost flat, 89 degrees. Since we're almost there, I'm probably not going to let out too much sail, since we are going downwind. Just be patient. Yeah, we can just head right on through. So we want to line up with the dock. We could probably even just let the little one pull us in. So we'll see what's here. I mean, we were just here, so there might not be anything for us to pick up. But it's a good little test run anyway. I mean, this is a really nice one to get into. Very easy. Pretty dark, though. Where is it? It's like here, isn't it? It's right at the end. Here, sure. We've done it. Same day delivery. Okay, let's go to sleep. Guess I'll keep that one on me. I find the inn, which is this way. This way. I will not sell you my lantern. A boat departed here not long ago towards Happy Bay, carrying some blue tobacco. I probably should have checked the market first, just to see. Because things always change. What do you got? You got some copper. Take it. And you got one sculpture. Might take that too. Alright, let's unload. The easy way. Blue tobacco? Yeah, that's here, right? Goods? Yeah. It's been a while. No, I hammered that one down, did I? What we could do is check something. It did seem like we could sell stuff from our thing, right? Coconut salmon. No, it must be something like if you have it out and then you pick it up, it still sees it. But not just it sees everything in here. So there seems to be another condition. Yep. I got 13 pages. Oh my. Now we could just make a mess. There's no need for me to stack them nicely. I just like doing it. I said nicely. Alright, that's all the seafood, that's all the eel. Got a lot more salmon though. Stack them with these boxes. Alright, we still got 7 pages. Oh, there's way more eel. Alright. Now, I already did... we bought a couple things, so our receipt will not be completely... I mean, I could just get a receipt for those 2 things I bought, I guess. And then let's sell everything. Alright, so salmon, we bought 28 of them for an average price of $7.46. We are selling them for $900. Okay, so this last one looks like, if I'm understanding correctly, we're selling it for $7.46, so we just didn't turn a profit on that one. That's not bad. All right, next let's do wine. 12 of them for $5.77. And we're selling for $7.40. What did I say? $5.77? Yep. So now we are, we're not actually profiting. Not profiting from that one. And then we're losing out on this one. Next up is seafood, 16 for 1,003. Seafood, 1,003, selling for 11.65. all profit. Not a lot towards the end, though. Eels, 1,088. 16 of them for 1,088. And 2 coconuts, 15.98. Profit and profit. Okay, what's left? Blue tobacco, goods. That's not ours. So the blue tobacco and goods is on a different receipt. We could just get a receipt for this one, because that's everything. So 64,501. $71,876. A whopping profit of 7,375 for those 78 items. Worth our time? Probably not. But fun. Alright, let's find our blue tobacco. 9 of them. Is that what we have? 6 of them. I think some of them aren't in range, because they fell over. How did these end up over here? They were, I guess, I don't know. When I sold something else, they must have fallen over. Take the time to stack things nicely. Alright, so 9 tobacco. 10,202. Ooh. We are selling at a loss. Was I supposed to sell those at Crab Beach? Maybe we just hold on to those. Because it would be just better to sell them back to Dragon Cliff. Yeah, I mean, that's where we bought them. Or we stopped by... we stopped by Crab Beach on the way back. Whoops. Maybe I sold the wrong ones. No, we had black, brown... I think at the time it was blue that was better here, but not anymore. Okay, we won't sell those. Okay, well, goods. Six goods. I swear we had goods for a while. There's way more than 6, though. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I swear we bought 4 from one place. Okay, we got 6 from Crab Beach. Weird. We had 16. Oh, we sold 6. That makes more sense. Okay. So we had 16 and we sold 6. So we should have 10 left. Is that what I counted? 5 and 5. Yeah. So average 26.43. And yeah, should be profit. Okay. I feel like we're poor. But we did buy this copper and a sculpture. Otherwise, I think we did okay. It's just the tobacco that we... Not sure what I did there. Might have not noticed at Crab Beach, or it's just changed since we planned it. I think I don't remember looking at Crab Beach, but that was another day. That was yesterday. Alright, so we'll get another receipt. That squares us up. There's a silver here, which we could buy. There's no sculptures. There's nothing else. Minimal return on gems. Heavy investment. We could buy the seafood that we just sold and bring it back to Dragon's Cliff. And the eel and the salmon too. Yeah, we could have maybe just kept some to bring back to Dragon Cliffs, but not a big deal. Okay, put this back on the ship. Nothing else, we will, yeah, sell it at mostly a loss. Or we could see like what it sells for in the other regions. Happy Bay. Sunfire. Da, da, da. Looks like it sells pretty good. What's that compared to here? It's higher than anything else other than Dead Man. So it wouldn't be a bad thing if we just kept it. Alright, hopefully I remember to get that receipt before we leave. Sculpture we will put on the deck. Yeah, like, I feel like if we want to be like serious about these sculptures, we probably shouldn't like store them on their side. We should probably keep them upright. Thinking like they're delicate and they might break. You store them sideways. We want to be respectful to the cargo that we carry. Silver, it can be right down here. Copper as well. Kind of center them. And the blue tobacco, yeah, I'll just shove down here, I guess. We figure out what to do with it. Yep. What I kind of want to try doing, so if I stack two of these shelving units like right beside each other, I feel like I could store things like that way, right? And would bridge the two. Then you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 per shelf, or per double shelf. And we could have this like straight up against the wall maybe. And then you walk down the middle and you have storage on either side. I don't know how that would work out. And these we'd have only seen back at Alank, at Gold Rock City. There's that bloom. Well, let's take a sleep, check the market, and then head back. Uh-oh. No. We're gonna have floating signs. You're gonna follow me everywhere I go. So our next destination, once we leave the area, will be Happy Bay. So we could kind of try to keep our eye on that. See what they buy for a lot. 24. 25. But yeah, we got another silver. No more sculptures. I could potentially buy... No, I can't. You have no goods. I think maybe I could buy a goods to fix that. But we can, once I save the game and reload, I believe that gets resolved anyway. Yeah, like now, it still allows me to sell this blue tobacco even though it's back on the ship. I'm not sure how all that works. Sometimes things fall out of the area and they get removed. It must be just if we're packing it. If it was in the area and then we remove it from the area, pack it into this, it doesn't know that it's gone. You could test that, like silver. 1. If I carry it out. Oh, maybe that'll fix it. Yeah. Just offer you something else. Yeah, silver 0. Put it back in. No, I don't want you having it. I do that. It still sees it. Even if I bring it back out. Yeah, and then if I brought it in and brought it out, la la la. Maybe I have to drop it first. Yeah. So it must detect the item leaving the area, like if it crosses over the line. And because when we're storing it, it's not transferring out of the area. It doesn't actually know it's left. How that affects things, like I don't know about if we tried to sell it, what would happen. Well, we still have 117,000, which if there were more of these available, we could buy them. Otherwise, I don't know if there's anything worth getting, unless we want to hang out another day. I mean, we could. I could just play around with these shelves, test out my idea. Okay, so for this, we'd want to put it right up against the wall. Well, maybe we don't need anything, actually, if it's just right up against the wall. Maybe it'll just work. I mean, it's kind of leveraged in there, but we only need one shelf. Darn. Well, I could put one there and one on this side. That's another way to do it. Oh, that one also clips in. That's awkward. I'm not sure about that, but I'll leave it for a bit. See if I like it better. Then it's just kind of open for storing stuff, instead of having to walk down each side. It's a little cramped. I might want to push them back a little bit more. But good enough for now. Let's spend one more day. Nothing. Okay, let's just take all the... Look at this. Some sculptures. 2 days. What's the wind? North. Typical. Alright, I don't want to leave with a northern wind. I'm just gonna sleep some more. I assume the weather, like, keeps going. Looks like it's changed some. Northeast. Ideally, we want to do that. So if we have a northeast wind... I mean, yeah, we're pretty good. Just be 45 to the wind. Upwind. And then who knows what it, if it doesn't change. It's a doable heading. If the wind changes, though, as long as it doesn't go more north, as long as it only goes more east. If it does go more north, then, or like goes back to being north, because it was north. So if it switches back to a northern wind, our heading we'll have to change our heading. Yeah, like we're just able to. Gonna wait one more day. Pretty much same. Bit more east. Nothing new. Okay. Got one sculpture. Take it. Take it. Take it. What else you got? Mail, of course. And salmon, or 3 at 69. 5 at 200. Let's go for heavy. Didn't look at the cost of anything. Is that all of it? Anything else glowing? Okay. Alright, we'll put the iron down below. Gems. Mail. Could just throw here. Dyes down here. All right. Ready. Buy some food. Get our receipt. Already did. I guess. Copper sculptures. No, I didn't. Maybe I missed out from sleeping? I thought it was okay to sleep. Maybe because I did the missions? Okay, well, we got 2 silver. We've got cheese. Is there anything else? Anybody got cooked fish? Tobacco. Tea. Salmon slices. Fresh fish. Take some cheese. And I'll let that rot right there. Good. Okay, we could check the time this time. It's 9 o'clock. Wind will be north now. Yep, thank you. Appreciate it. I want to let this out to the other side. It's pushing us backwards. It's not what I want. Wrong side. Opposite of what I did. Uh-huh. Okay. Forward. Yes, that's what we wanted. Yeah, we're like, maybe we can't even get out of here. What you doing, Wind? You're doing what you were doing. It's my mistake. If we hug this side, Is that better? No. Better to hug the other side. Right? So the wind's coming from that way. Yeah. Okay, so wind northeast. East-northeast. Yeah, I think we're okay. So we want a heading of like this. So once we get closer to that channel, I'll start turning. Till then, let's keep a generous heading away from the wind. Okay. Now let's turn. Okay, I'll keep slacking this one. Then this one I'm going to pull as the wind changes. It's going to work this time. Can't tell what's happening. Oh, no. Did not work. Okay, it's caught the wind that way at least. So I will be able to use it to push me. I think the jib has like a little bit of wind. So it is, we are moving forward and we are turning. But I don't think we'll be able to get into the north entrance. Unless we wait it out. Well, we would be turning if I was turning. But we'll see. It could be pretty close. Alternatively, we could have kept going that way for longer. Just pretend these ropes and the sail is not going through our cargo. Otherwise, I could do that. I mean, we could go to Crab Beach, offload our blue tobacco. Oh, the wind might be changing. The downside of that is that might make getting to Dragon Cliffs like harder. Unless we hang out at Crab Beach until the wind changes. Still no scratches. It's dirty though. Alright, so let's see here. South by southwest. The way in, not quite sure. I think it's there. It's like south. Be close. It's like 45 perfectly right now, so let's try adjusting. It's like there. And we're lined up, but like just... We're not going very fast though. Just south of this rock. East by southeast of Turtle Cove, I think. No sanctuary. So we're like here. Barely moved. Which means we're like 95. At our current speed of 4. It's not great. Like 16 hours, is that right? No, that's not right at all. We're like 24 hours. So what are the odds the wind doesn't change for the next 24 hours? We could try sleeping. My drinking bug is gone. Maybe a reload fixed it. Well, it's nice and peaceful. What happens if I put this away? Did the wind just change? I think so, yeah, more north. Okay. Our heading changed too. Probably when I put the jib away. Alright, well I was going to sleep, but maybe not anymore. No. I'm not going to be able to get in. So I think what I will do is set a heading more towards, like, between just missing Crab Beach. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to go to sleep. We'll reassess in the morning. Hopefully a heading that we can hold. I mean, this doesn't even look that great. Maybe I can go more towards crab. Okay, looks pretty good. Maybe I'll let this out a little. Some cheese before bed, always the best thing to eat. Well, I don't think anything changed. Wind's heading north by northeast. Can barely see that. But yeah, we can't make it. The wind's coming from here. Too tight. So there looks like there's a storm coming though. Maybe it's forming somewhere. I'm just gonna go back to sleep. Just gotta make sure we're not heading for Crab Beach. I'm having a hard time seeing. I think it's right there. Yeah, I think so. So I think we're okay. Thunder? Lightning? There's a storm coming, so let's go to sleep. It is right in front of us. Let's lower the sails a bit. Alright, this is where the junk sails come in, though. Keep them nice and low. Get rid of our jib. I'm pretty sure we could just ride right into the storm. Actually, we can adjust our heading now. There's where we want to go. Oh, if I can... I might be dead in the... Am I dead? We lose too much. Hello, mast. Yeah, the wind was already kind of changing, or not changing, but we were already kind of upwind, I think. I woke up to it. Alright, well maybe I can... Hello! Hoping we'll just kind of rock that way, but... We're dead in the wind, okay. I think I could push myself with the jib though. Maybe. Maybe not. Yes, like that. Looks like it's kind of going right by us. No, I mean the wind's still coming right from it. I'm not sure how this is going to help us, but at least we're moving away from the storm. If the jib doesn't tip us. Oh, it's another storm. There's two storms. Think you're going to go this way? I'll just spawn one right on top of you. Oops. That ain't good. All is fine. Let's get that jib out of here. Okay. I think we have some wind though. Oh, the jib's still up. I thought I put it away. Okay, that'll help. Help with the tipping. Okay. And I really just want to go straight. Due tomorrow. Alright, let's keep a light on. Don't think there's any water, right? Oops. No. Here's the weather we're used to in this region. We've had it really easy. Not dead in the wind again. Or in irons, is this what it's called when you're stuck? I can't remember what official terminology is. First time I've seen two storms, though, I think. Okay, my hope is we can go that way, and then we'll cut back. Oh, I keep thinking I can walk down that way. I think I'm used to the junk still. I keep trying to do that. Roughly north by northeast. Yeah, so we can't turn yet, but eventually when this is south, when south leads us in, we could do it. Okay, I do have some wind now. So we just keep this heading for a bit. Storms are pretty. I like the pastel-y skies. Real life too. Ah, we're moving faster than I thought. I never did check our weight. I mean, these are what, 800? 1600. The iron, 2 silver. 2000, 2500. Plus all the other stuff. Maybe 3500. I should really calculate like our base cargo. So I know what like we're carrying all the time. Just with like food. I assume a crate has a default weight. These things have probably a weight. Well, the storms are behind us. But our destination is still upwind. That is the entrance? Yeah, I can just barely see, blocked by the wave. You can see the little wooden things. There's one right there. Just the triangular tip of it, marking the entrance. So it's the second gap. I think I've lost wind again. Oops. Yeah, the wind's pretty much coming from where we want to go. I'm not entirely sure what to do. Like, unless the wind does change. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to get down that channel, the northern channel. So the wind's coming from like this. I don't think so, but I mean, I also don't feel like we could get in this way either. The wind is just unfavorable for... well, I guess, no, wait, it's coming this way. It's coming this way. So yeah, we should try to get on that side, I guess. Because then it'll... Once we get past here, we just... We're downwind. Okay. So I should try turning into the wind, which I'm never successful at. Alright, what if I do like a quarter turn, or an eighth turn? Just slow. Alright, finally got out of the wind. Took me a while. Kept getting smacked back the other way. I couldn't get through it, so we could head this way. Does also feel like the wind has changed a bit, maybe? Forget what it was. It's shifting around. It's never the same when I look. But still southern and eastern. So it seems to be fluctuating where it's coming from. When I say that, I mean coming from the south and the east. Or coming from the south, yeah, east. Heading to the northwest. And I think I should be okay now. Assuming I can make it in there at some point. Yeah, there you can see them. The wooden arches. That's where we'd like to go. And sometimes the wind taunts me. It's like, yes, you can make it. Until you turn that way, and it's like, haha, just kidding. Cool. See, like it's right now, it's saying like, you could do it. It's 45 from me. Why don't you come in? You're like, okay, and then I get there and I can't actually get in because then I'm wind. So you won't fool me again. No, going the long way. Well, the shorter way. It's greater distance, quicker way. Well, storm's over. I can raise the sails. Or did I already do that? Oh, I already did that. Never mind. I'm tired. In real life. And in game life. Could put these back to center. Good sleep. We got some distance to cover. As the wind is coming from here. You know, ideally we want the entrance to be like west, and we can just sneak on in. Alright, I'm going to bed. Oh, I gotta eat. Sausage. Look, I'm dead in the wind. About to be. Not yet. Still moving. Should be a flapping. Please. Okay, I caught the wind. I feel like I didn't move. I feel like I instantly got stuck in the wind. I've just been sitting all night. The wind has changed. It's now heading west instead of east. So we should have no problem getting in. We can head straight for it. Yeah, if the wind's heading west and we want to head south by southwest, we're laughing. We're downwind. Isn't that incredible? Oops, that's not what I want. I could let this thing out. How do I let this thing out? Ah! It's gotta be useful, right? I mean, we're more like perpendicular. Doubt it would be much use. Okay, you can replace them early. I've never actually tried that. Alright, let's see if I can figure out where we are. South by southwest to the edge of the island. Dragon Cliffs. And then south by southeast of that thing. Pondering Peak. So south, southeast, south, southwest means we're like here. Is that right? Center of the compass? If I look to the west, I should see Dead Cove, or if I look east-southeast, I should see Turtle Island. East, southeast. I mean, am I going to be able to see it? It's even there. I mean, I can see a crab. Edge of crab is north by northwest. Maybe. Yeah, there's somewhere around here. Reason why I wanted to know is just seeing if I could, like, sleep or something. Can I sleep? It's about 3:30, I mean. 30 till we're there. We're going 5 hours. Probably not a good idea. Crash into it. It's probably closer than I think. Okay, so let's test something. We are going 5. If I pull this in, see if it's helping. Really hard to tell. Doesn't look like anything changed. Letting out the jib all the way did help, though. Or letting it down all the way. I can just start to make out the entrance. Look at that silly jib. Way out there. Yeah, I think smaller one would be better. Tempted to take off the top mass. Just throw one in the front. With the regular line. I used it up. It's gone. Finally happened. Okay, so let's leave the tobacco on there for now. It's just the sculpture left. I'm pretty sure we're profiting from all of it. I do feel like we had 280 at one point, though, but that could be from our blue tobacco. The 1 copper, 2 silver, and a sculpture. Did I not get the... Oh yeah, I missed out on getting one of the receipts, unfortunately. We can see the copper was 68.65 and then 15,000. Copper sold for 14. Sculpture sold for 27. So, pretty good. Alright, so we paid 10,200 for blue tobacco from here. Yeah, we'd lose money if we sold it. The only place we could earn money right now is Crab Beach. But we have 9 of those. So that's, yeah. That's 91,000 of our currency that's held up. So that's why it looks like we have less money. But really, we should have... We could sell that for 10 or 100,000. You know, we'd be at 370. So for now, we'll just hold on to it, because I don't know what else to do. Maybe we take it with us to Happy Bay, or on our way out to Happy Bay, we stop by Crab Beach and we sell it off. Probably not Happy Bay, because it's not really selling well. But if we wanted to keep it for Eastwind, I don't even know where that is. Or Fay Valley. Eastwind's way up there, Fay Valley's way up there. Looks cool. I haven't actually looked at this map yet. Whole new area to explore. I think there's another medium ship here, and maybe the big ship. I think there's just one large ship, maybe? I don't know. Maybe there's 2. We'll find out. But that'll do. We've been there, we've been back. I'll have to get this thing back in the shipyard, change out this jib. I don't like it. I think I'm just going to opt for a smaller one. That's more, you know, in line with these other 2 sails we have. I felt like when I had it all the way down, it just seemed to pull on the boat too much. It was okay during certain circumstances, but yeah, I'd like to change it. Otherwise, I'm happy with the layout, I think. Having this thing back here, I think works okay. Once we attach appropriate jib, fill in the front, I think it'll be balanced decently, from what I can tell. Other than that, yeah, I think we'd prepare to leave the area. If we can. Wait for some northern wind and see how far we get and figure the rest out. Take some goods along the way. Could load up and, yeah, offload some stuff at Crab Beach. I mean, we could buy more blue tobacco to offload. I don't know what the lowest price of it is. It might be a good time to just buy up some. We'll figure that out next time. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.